we go! What's going on, people, and welcome back to the channel. This is a Road to Glory career mode like no other. This is Sunderland Football Club. I cannot wait to get going in this career mode. It is going to be the best one on the channel so far, so strap yourselves in for one hell of a journey. Now, let's just point this out. Our rivals, Newcastle, they are the team in all the news at the minute. They have been taken over. They have got a hell of a lot of money, buckets full. They're going to be buying players left, right, and centre. In this career mode, we're going to be doing it a little different. We need to use our footballing brains to buy the best young talents and also utilise that youth academy. That is going to be key. Without further ado, your Sunderland career mode starts now. And here we are. It is time to show ourselves to the footballing world as the official Sunderland manager. Now let me get this straight. This is no Netflix documentary. This is a Leachy career mode, and we're going to do this one to the best of our ability. First things first, this is very important actually. We need to make sure we're getting some income during this career mode from all avenues. So the pre-season tournament, the first one especially, is massive. We're going to go with the European International Cup, make the most money possible, and that is where we start our journey. Now, next thing we need to look at, 100%, we need to meet our board objectives, because this is not going to be a simple career mode. The board are tough. This is it then, boys. This is the boardroom. This is where our job is ultimately decided upon. If we're good enough or if we're not good enough to be in charge. So these are extremely important. First things first, a medium priority here, keep salary growth under 20%. So when we sell and sign players, we've got to make sure we concentrate on those wages and don't overblow our budget. That one we should be able to do if we're careful. This one is extremely important. This one is critical. League One. We need to get out of the division. We need to win the league title, and also in the FA Cup. They want us to bring in some more money by getting to the round of 16. We'll do that, no problem. This is a critical season to get out of League One for sure. For sure. And then moving into a longer term objective, which is medium priority then. So we've got to sign one youth academy player, and then he's got to play over half the games in Season 2. So in Season 1, we need to find ourselves a youth academy superstar. That is for sure. And then moving over to brand exposure, we've got 10 away games that we need to score in. We'll do that, no problem. This career mode is going to be full of goals. And then replace 3 players from the team. So that means 3 players we need to say bye-bye to, and that gives us the opportunity to bring in fresh blood. That's our objectives. Now let's move on to our youth academy. Alright. This is the youth academy. Let's check out what we're going to start the career mode with. Now my eye immediately drops to the bottom of that page, and Peter Riley, 16 years of age, England international, right footer, 74 to a 94 potential, and a 66 overall. He's already levels above some of the other players that are already in the team. So if we look at some of his stats, he's set up to be a striker / centre forward. He's got good agility, acceleration, and that could be better, but that'll grow. His ball control is incredible, his curve as well. Long shots are decent, dribbling's really good. His passing's pretty good as well. I think he could be a really good number 10 or even just a centre mid. So if we go into his development plan to start with then, boys, we'll go into his position here. We have a look at centre mid. That's going to take 34 weeks, so a little bit longer. We look at cam though. That's only going to take 2 weeks. He could be a really good cam, you know. And that may enable us then to move on an older cam and bring him into the starting 11 straight away, which I think is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to put him into an attacking midfield position and train him up, and we're going to promote him immediately to that first team. Now, some of these players look pretty poor, to be honest with you, these ones. But we're not going to just release them, not just yet. We're going to just check out to see if they can grow at all. So let's set up this goalkeeper in Goodwin to be a sweeper keeper. And Tekin as well, sweeper keeper, will set him up. Paul Tanner is a right back. He's got decent pace. Defending ability is pretty poor, so he's more suited to another position. I'm going to build him up to become, I think, a right winger. That's going to take 16 weeks to see how he develops as a right winger. And then we'll move on to the other youth academy player, which is Kevin McKee as well. Yeah, do you know what? Kevin McKee, he doesn't really suit any position. He's not going to be good enough. 37 overall. Ooh, sorry, lad. Bye-bye. he has left. That is official, and now we can move into our team. So this is the Sunderland default squad. You're going to see this now. It's going to look totally different in about a few minutes time, because I'm going to change it up and I'll be back with you to show you what we are starting with. And boom, here we go then. This is the team the way it looks before any players are sold or any players have been bought in, which I'm going to need your help with, guys. That is for sure. So this is the starting 11 then. Burge in goal. Now the reason he's going to start above the highly rated Hoffman is because Hoffman's only on a loan deal, so I'll keep him as a backup, but I'm more interested in seeing how Burge gets along, because he's with us already full time and won't cost a penny to sign a goalkeeper for the first few seasons anyway. Winchester at right back. Decent. I mean, he's 28. He'll probably do for a few seasons to get us out of League One and maybe consolidate a season in the Championship. Bath as well. He's 30 years of age. Now, with him, he's one of the players that probably will be replaced. His pace is absolutely atrocious. 32 sprint speed, 31 no, he's probably going to drop him straight away, actually. Willis will come in ahead of him. He's definitely moving on. Sorry, Bath, but no. Doyle, one of the best young players at the club. Left-footed centre-back, which are hard to come by. 6'3", he's 17. He is going to be a star for us, hopefully. And then Sirkin as well at left-back is only 19, so we'll see his development already looking pretty good as well. This is probably my favourite player out of the lot. A player that I'm really going to be hoping for to reach high ability. That is Dan Neil, partnered as well by O'Nien, who will do as well for a few seasons. And then our Youth Academy lad, who we've just promoted up, Riley. Hopefully, he's the next legend on the channel. Stewart, in real life, is the League One top goal scorer of 19 goals this season at the time of recording, so he'll start for us. Gooch out on the right, and Pritchard usually plays as a cam, but will play on the left, so Riley can come into that cam position. And then on the bench, some good players. Roberts, very decent. Matete as well, looks decent. He's only 20. And obviously the legend, maybe his last dance, maybe his last season in professional football, Jermaine Defoe. I'm sure he will come up with some classic goals for us. Embleton looks good as well. On the reserves, some of these players are on loan, so that's why they're not going to be involved in the first team. They're going to be rotation players. So Clark, I'm not going to be able to afford him for a while, so he might as well just remain in reserves on loan from Spurs. Broadhead on loan as well. From Everton, Dajaku on loan as well. Still, all these players look good, and McGeady will be looking to move him on because he's on some big wages. So if we can get him off the books, that will be good, along with other players that will probably be moved on as well from the reserves. So that's the team that we start the career mode with, but players need to be signed. That is for certain. Who? I don't know. But what I do know is what positions we need. So here are your 3 target positions, guys. We need a right-footed right centre-back. We also need, in this midfield, a left footer. We need a left-footed centre midfielder as well. And finally, out on the left, we need a right-footed left winger. So target positions, centre-back, centre mid, and on that left wing. So if you can get the players with the preferred footing that I've said, that would be perfect. And this is where you come in on this career mode. You guys are fully going to be in charge of all transfers. Your suggestions are key. I'll be down there in that comment section reading all of them, getting back to you and having some conversations about players. And once we find a compromise in those comments, and the most successful or most liked comments are going to be the ones that we use. So get your comments in there, like the ones that you like the look of and the suggestions below, because it's absolutely key. Our shortlist is empty. It needs to be full so we can go out, scout these players and sign some of them up. As soon as we start to sign some, we can then sell some of the dead wood, because there's definitely dead wood at this club. And with dead wood, what I'm going to do initially is I'm going to show you the players I'm going to be putting on the transfer list. So initially with goalkeepers, Patterson will be a goalkeeper that we loan out season 1. Dice as well will be a left back that we, do you know what, actually we probably should keep him as backup for season 1. In centre back, there's a few. Bath will be transfer listed. This lad as well, definitely transfer listed. Go down to right backs, Hume. Probably can find better in our youth academy at some point, so he'll be listed up as well. Corey Evans can leave, 30 years of age, and from what I hear, not exactly the best midfielder in the world, so he'll be moved on as well. McGeady, as I said, he's retiring at the end of the season. Maybe we could still move him on. Fingers crossed we can do that, because that would be really important to this football club. If we can bring in another winger, I'll leave Pritchard for now, but he may be moved on. Kimpioka, he will be allowed to leave on loan. Don't want to sell him, but he can leave on loan, because we've got a few wingers at the club that are on loan that we'll keep for the rest of this season. And then up front, we've got a few players out on loan as well with Will Grigg. Is he on fire? I don't think so. With Stewart and Defoe, we're okay, I think, up front. So that's what we're going to do with that, guys. That is going to be the end of episode 0. So all this is an introduction to your brand new career mode. There's no gameplay. It's really just kind of showing you what we've got to deal with. And there's a lot to deal with. Get yourselves in the comments. Smash the like button if you are excited for the new series on the channel, Sunderland. We are here to take over. Let's do it. Until next time, guys, you take it easy and peace.